How do I stay hydrated while on a GLP-1? Because staying hydrated is kind of an issue when both hunger and thirst are sort of gone. So in this video, I'll go over the different ways I stay hydrated, how I know if I'm actually hydrated, and how I hydrate when my appetite is low. So in case you're having trouble staying hydrated, you'll know what I do, which hopefully might help. I said hydrated like 6 times already, but anyways, I'm Nico, nutrition coach microdosing tirzepatide to help control my binge eating and to lose some vanity weight. When I first started tirzepatide, I immediately noticed my hunger signals were pretty much gone. Like I didn't have much of an appetite. What I didn't realize was my thirst was also gone. Like I didn't notice it until I saw my water container was still pretty much full at the end of the day. I thought this was interesting, but also not good. Now, staying hydrated is important for many reasons, but the main thing I had to deal with when I wasn't drinking enough water was constipation. This was already a problem for me because tirzepatide slowed down my digestion, so not being hydrated made it worse. It's also partially fiber related, but that's a separate topic. So here are a few ways I like to stay hydrated. The big theme is making it convenient for me to drink water, because if it wasn't convenient and easy, then I would either forget to drink or don't want to drink because it requires effort. First, I keep water or any drink at arm's length so it takes no effort to hydrate. Like let's say my water was across the room. There's more friction for me to drink because I would have to get up and get it. So having it at arm's length where I could just reach over and get it makes it easier to drink. Like I have my water right here on the ground next to me. This is a little further than arm's length, but I don't want to accidentally knock it over while I'm recording. Now, along with this is being able to see my drink at all times, either directly in front of me or in my peripherals. Because let's say I have my drink at arm's length, but it's like behind me. That means I won't see it without turning around. So by having it in my field of vision, I'm constantly reminded to drink it. I sort of think of it like my phone. Like let's say my phone is in front of me and I see it. I'm more inclined to pick it up and check my text messages or scroll social media. But if it's in a different room, then I'm less inclined to do so. All right, third is having a big water container. I don't want to constantly have to keep getting up to get more water, so by having a big container, I have water for a few hours. If I drink from water bottles or from a glass, I would probably just have multiple next to me, or get bigger bottles or cups. Now, what I went over is how I stay hydrated while sitting. If you move around a lot, you can do something similar. I would just bring my water with me whenever I can. If anything, it might be a little bit easier to stay hydrated because I'm just holding my water most of the time. Okay, next is adding flavors. Water is bland, and being on a GLP-1 makes me tend to want less bland foods and drinks since it's unappetizing. So adding some flavor does help me drink more. Any type of flavoring can work, like lemon juice or electrolyte powders or like cucumber water or something. Which brings us to the next thing is adding electrolytes. It's the same picture. Now, because I'm losing weight, or I was losing weight, I'm currently transitioning into maintenance right now. I might not be getting enough minerals from food, so things like electrolyte powders can help. They're kind of overkill for most people unless you're losing weight too fast or sweating a lot, but it doesn't hurt. I mostly use it just to flavor my water. Okay, that's how I stay hydrated. Now, how do I actually know I am hydrated? I don't use some fancy way to keep track of how well hydrated I am. I keep it simple and just look at the color of my urine or my pee. I obviously can't show you my urine on YouTube, nor do I want to, so the next best thing is to just show you a picture of apple juice and lemonade. So if the color of my urine is pale yellow like lemonade, then I'm good. Maybe a little bit lighter than this. If it's darker like this apple juice, then I need to hydrate more. Hopefully this doesn't make you think differently about lemonade and apple juice, but I feel like this is a decent way to tell if you're hydrated. Now I want to move on to hydrating on low appetite days or days when I'm not hungry, because hydration is a little different. So the main issue with hydrating with water or any calorie-free drinks when my appetite is low is that it fills up my stomach and keeps me full. This usually means I'll have a harder time eating enough calories or food for the rest of the day, and it might affect my energy levels. The way I deal with this is by hydrating through liquid calories, so I can get the calories I need while getting hydrated. Some examples would be dessert drinks like this boba milk tea, and it has some grass jelly, fruit smoothies like this mango drink, or anything tasty with calories. It's typically sugary or carbs. Liquids typically digest faster compared to solid foods, which means I can eat more throughout the day and also stay hydrated. All right, that's the video. If you found this helpful, there's more down in the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.